What's up, everybody? Hope you're doing well. The markets are looking good, pumping around. We got to talk about it. Watching this Charles Hoskinson interview on Discover Crypto. It is wrapping up right now. We're going to be getting going here in just about, I don't think it's going to be 4 minutes. It's going to be pretty quick. So everybody get involved. Happy birthday to Alexandra G. Let's get this going. Everybody hit that like button. We're going to be starting here in just a few moments. Man, if you guys are appreciating this price action push into the upside, if you're in position, if you're feeling good, drop something positive in the comments right now. Let me know how you're feeling. Hit that like button. We're going to be getting going here in just a moment. We got a poll up there in the top. Let me know what you're thinking. What do you think Bitcoin's going to be doing? Do you think it's going to push up past 50K? Do you think it's going to consolidate around this area, bounce around, frustrate the living hell out of everybody, hold above 45K? Or do you think it's going to, do you think this is a bull trap forming and we're actually going to see that further side down, downside price action down into the 43s, 42, maybe down to 38? Hit that poll. It's 33%, 33%, 33% on all those. So everybody hit that poll right now. We're going to be getting going here in just a moment. Everybody, roll call right now. We got 36 people in here pre-stream. Thank you for being here. I want everybody, every one of you, to wish Alexandra G, top mod of crypto, wish her a happy birthday. And also let us know where you tuned in from. And are you buying or selling today? Are you guys ready to see these charts? Are you ready to see what is going on in the market? If so, hit that like button, drop something in the comments, throw a 1 in chat, drop in some emojis if you're a member, and let's get this going. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my home. You know what? I'm working from home today, but that doesn't mean I don't stream and talk about what the hell is going on right now, because what is going on is Bitcoin is pushing up, up and away. Are you in position, or is your strategy challenged right now because you've been waiting for lower? And the question here really is, with that poll up in the top of the live chat, or it should be on your live chat. Engage with that. We're pretty even right now, whether or not you guys think we're going to push up past 50K, consolidate here, or is this a bull trap and a potential move back to the downside? We're going to be talking about all kind of things in the stream today, from BlackRock buying. I don't know why my thing just swapped, but there we go. All of them are going to have to swap, but we're going to have to deal with it. Some data on February price action, especially with the Chinese New Year, some stuff on the ETFs, and the fact that we're actually seeing some really good things here. And I also want to just point out right in here on the liquidation data, we've got some interesting things brewing up because we have flushed out of the zone. What does it mean? What's going on with these charts? And I went ahead and made some charts. Remember the portfolio that I shared with all of you the other day that I dropped in about $25,000. I'm already up pretty nice on just, you know, a broadly exposed, diversified, medium to high risk portfolio. That for the most part, I'm not going to be moving in and out. I'm not going to be trading. I'm making other trades, sure. But this portfolio, I'm showing you just how easy it can be and de-stressing it can be. And I guarantee there's going to be a portion of time, I won't say guarantee, there's a high likelihood in the next, 15 to 60 days that although this is up now, I'm okay if we start seeing this portfolio in the red, because that means that I can add to these positions with my dry powder and lower those average entries. And what are they? How come it never shows all of them? There we go. We got Cardano, Avalanche, Chainlink, Ethereum, Near Protocol, SEI, Render, The Graph, Ribbon Finance, Hedera, HBAR, TIA, and Decentralized Social. And we're going to be looking at some other coins as well. And of course, today is the day we're doing we're going to be, I'm actually wondering if we do the giveaway Monday or today, because you know what? I said I'd do it today. Peter Marraro, I'm not late. I let everybody know exactly what time we're going live. So we had to wait for that Charles Hoskinson interview. Shout out to everybody that's here. We got 56 people in the room. Everybody hit that like button. But we got a draw today. And I think I'm going to give the option to, so think about it right now, Alexandra G. I was going to do a random wheel spin for the day, and you get to pick the day, Monday through Friday. Don't tell me yet. You can let me know in a little bit. I'll have you post on here. But everybody come and hit on this daily tweet on BitLab Academy, hit that retweet, hit that like button. Depending on which day Alexandra picks, that's going to be the day we're going to randomly draw. And we basically have a random name picker from those people that are supporting the channel. I'm going to be giving away 3 months free membership to the BitLab Pro, which is everything, the Academy, the courses, the indicators. So get on this, share some love. And we got to talk about what's going on with the price action, because we are seeing some beautiful price action to the upside. Now in the BitLab Discord, let's go ahead and switch over here. Boom. In the BitLab Discord, I shared this yesterday, and essentially these levels that we were watching, this was just a snapshot from my phone, but it's a nice thing when you already have your TA. When you already have your TA already. Thank you, Peter. I know you're busting my chops, but I was late. You know what? It is true. I will actually take that to heart, because I am one of the only people I know that I am on time to everything. I show up. I made it a mission when I started these streams that I would have my streams start when I would say they would start as well in my life. I show up where I'm going to be when I say I'm going to be there. I hope all of us could do better at that as well. But this, I already had the TA drawn in my main TradingView account. So when I open it up, when I go to that on my phone, I already have levels I'm watching. And this level, you know, that I pointed out was this 46.5 level. Now, why was this? Any one of you that has been watching for some time knows that this level right here is this big blue line. If we go out to the weekly, this is that blue line, which has been a very important line for holding support in these strong bull push-ups, and then the pullback, retrace, rise, retrace, continuation, retrace, continuation. But in this case right here, what do we see? We see a lack of conviction from the bulls right here, because basically it's a double top. And so on the retrace, this didn't really hold. And look at this. This kind of tried to soften the blow there, and then boom, as soon as we lost it, dropped down. And we came down to this line here, this lower level of support. Now, in this case where we're at right now, We've been dancing around this area with all this chop above and then back below, testing the narrative. The market makers are testing the narrative and exploring liquidity both above and below where a price currently is. This is exactly what we're seeing. Now look at this right here on the weekly. This is the biggest growth we've seen on the weekly if we hold in this range at all, because we could still pull back. I mean, look at this. This is a weekly, boom. We've seen pretty large movements. I mean, this was a weekly. Look at how much price moved here to the downside before within the same week, the bulls ate it back up. We could have this very large move here and have by Sunday when the week closes, there is a possibility that this candle body is a lot smaller. We just have a large wick. If this is the case, it's going to be a strong indication for further downside. But that's not what we're seeing right now. What we're seeing right now is a jolly, it looks white, but let's go ahead, turn on the Heikin-Ashi candles, a jolly green candle. Now, if we're looking at it with the Heikin-Ashi candles, I want you to notice something that I just pointed out on these traditional candlesticks. When we look at the Heikin-Ashis, this takes volume into account, where the most volume and price, where the most volume and price is within that candle. So you can see the interest. Now, if we zoom in on this, we have a pretty big wick here already. So there hasn't been a lot of volume traded up here. So we're already starting to see a potential. I'm not saying it's going to happen, a potential for a little bit of lack of conviction. We saw a similar thing here on this weekly candle with this large wick to the upside, which essentially it's not really a shooting star because similar aspects, meaning that we have a smaller candle body and a large wick to the upside. But we could see that this was indicating that this was going to be bullish attempt failed. So if the bullish attempt failed, now it's the bear's turn to take a swing. And this is what happened. Now the bear's turn took a swing all the way down to this known level that we've had on the chart for some time. Not only did it come down to this level, this is just something that we need to pay attention to. It came down to this level, but the bulls ate it back up, suggesting, okay, bulls took a swing, boom. Okay, now it's time for the bears to take a swing. They did. The bulls ate up the majority of this candle. And so what's next? The bulls take a swing. Now we're going to really want to watch this candle wick right here on these Heikin-Ashi candles on the weekly, because this is indicating if the bulls cannot continue pushing up here, that we might have an issue. Now, as it stands right now, we can see on the Heikin-Ashi candle that this is quite a bit below the interest is quite a bit below this level. We're going to want to see this pump up, because if we look at this same candle with the traditional candlestick, we're seeing the price action is pushing all the way up here. So this is why when we're looking at technical analysis, when we're looking at candles, when we're looking at charts, when we're trying to figure out what the hell is going to happen next, you have to stack the probabilities in your favor. And that doesn't mean stack them towards your bias. It means if you're looking to make a move, try to disprove what your thesis is. And if you can't, then that's a good move to make. As it stands right now, this is bullish as it can be. If you guys are not bullish, oh, this feels good. Now, again, this does not mean we cannot have some price action pull the downside. I see we had a lot of people just roll in. Welcome to the BitLab Academy stream. By the way, if this is your first time here, welcome to the show. My name's Kelly Kellum. I can guarantee you this is not going to be your last time, because this is a place of tools, resources, community, empowerment. I'm trying to help you guys from stepping in the same potholes that I did over time, showing you things that I did that make me win over time, profitable, understand this market, not get so trapped in ourselves, always buying and having the price reverse opposite direction, or selling and then have it reverse back up. No, we're looking at these charts, so let's talk about it. I want everybody in the room right now to hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and ding the bell. And if you haven't yet in the live chat, let me know what you thought. Let me know what your thoughts are on that that live poll there. Get some action. And by the way, before we go any further, make sure you head over to my Twitter page right here at Kelly Kellum. Give me a follow, and make sure you come over here to the BitLab Academy page. Hit this retweet, hit this like. You will be entered to win. We're giving away 3-month membership to BitLab Academy today for everything: the courses, the indicators, the premium Discord, all of it. And all you have to do is retweet, and you can get involved. And we're going to be randomly drawing a name at the end of the stream. So looking back at the charts, let's get down. This is a weekly. We want to see some price action for what the hell might happen today, for what might be happening this weekend. So let's get down to it. Let's look at the 4-hour. 4 hour, look at this. Hesitation. What is this? This is a doji candle, meaning there's nearly no candle body. There's an equal narrative of bulls and bears. Every time you look at a candle, understand it's not just a candle or a block on your screen. A candle is building the idea that one, it has its own data points by which tell you what the narrative is on that candle. What's the narrative story? And when you group these candles together, whether it's a string like this where you have a trend, or you actually have a candle pattern like we saw back here with this inverse head and shoulders, or this symmetrical triangle, you're building the case for what the narrative is between the bulls and the bears. This might sound boring, but if it's boring to you, you're not going to make it. You have to understand at every time in the market, what is the chart telling me what the narrative is between the bulls and the bears? Who's in charge? Who's losing steam? Who's gaining steam? And we do that by looking at these candles in combination with the volume, in combination with all these other technical signals that we can layer in as we grow. So what we're looking at right now is this blue line, as I just mentioned before, been a key level. And we are flirting with this area right here. And as I showed you on the BitLab Academy Discord in the members area there, I was telling you about this level right here. This is it before we broke through it. Strong push to the upside. We broke through this level right here. We broke through this $45,000 level, which I'll show you what that is in a second, why it was important. And then this blue line, as I basically said, we got to watch for that 46.5 level because it's been a major trend line of support and resistance. So when we're looking at this, getting back down to the 4 hour, this is that $45,000 zone. This is why it was important. A bounce, rejection, 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 rejection. So this has been a key area that we needed to pay attention to. Interestingly, not only was it that key level, we also had the golden pocket right there. So from this top to this bottom, golden pocket was basically sitting like a little hat right on top of this key level that we were talking about from before. Man, got a bunch of new names in here. I want to take a moment real quick. If you're new here, if you've only watched maybe one, if you've watched less than 5 streams here, whether it's your first or your 5th, let us know in chat. Let us welcome you. This is a positive place. This is a community hub, baby. This is not just numbers on charts, coin picks. No, this is a community so we can grow together. So let us know if you're new. I want to welcome you myself. And I appreciate and love you guys all. Because, man, if you are not excited about what's coming in this market, again, I don't care if this breaks down from here or not, because I know what's coming with this halving around the corner and so many other positive things. But look at this. Oh, we just broke $48,000. Everybody, $48,000. We are pushing up right to that line. And again, this was outlined on this. Yet, I've had it here for a couple weeks, but we're pushing up into this zone. So we're looking at the 4 hour. We see some movement. We want to know, is this going to reverse? You're looking at a chart. You're going, oh my God, I missed my opportunity. It's running away. I didn't get in all the stuff I wanted to get in. What do? Well, we're looking at the 4 hour. Let's get some more resolution, meaning more candles, more data, more granular in the chart. So let's break it down. Let's get down to the 1 hour. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at this. Pushes up into the blue line. Hesitation, breaks through it, comes back, retests this region, and is now pushing back to the upside. So now what we want to look for in this circumstance, we're trying to say, is it about to run away or not? And the question is, because we have this line that we've had here for quite some time, what the hell is this line, Kelly? Well, let's look left on the chart. Let's actually, there we go. Let's see what it is. We're on the 1 hour, that's why. So it's the top all the way back over here, March 27th, 2022. I like to notice these macro breakdown points, peaks and bottoms, so I can have an idea when, because look at this. If we were to move this over, I'm just going to go like this. There's a lot of interest here. And if we draw this all the way further over, a lot bounce, a lot of chop here, rejection, a lot of chop in here. So as you can see, this is a very important level just from price memory on the chart. But when we zoom in, kind of looking at these levels, these candle bodies, look at this ripping up into the zone. We are seeing the candles get a little expansion and then slowing down, but we're seeing some volume pop in here. And we're also looking at what's going on here on the BitLab trend fuel down here where we can see, I'm going to move this. I'm going to pop out the chat so I don't have to look all the way across the screen. I'm going to put this right there. Now I can see your chats right below my face. There we go. 48K. If you guys don't hit a like button for the 48K, let's, I mean, what you doing? Let me go ahead and I need to adjust this really quick. 48K. All right. Sorry about that. So we see this pushing up. Is this going to have one of these situations right here where it is a trap? That's what we want to know. And this is why it's so important to have a strategy. And back down here, say you're waiting or you're trading or you're not sure what to do, but this move right here was coiling up and we see this explosion to the outside. That was an opportunity to take this trade had you not gotten in yet. The best opportunity was on this drop right here. When you see this falling and then on this move here, we have a bit of a higher low and then this pushes all the way up here. Maybe you didn't get in there, but it took out this level. And so on this little retrace, rise, retrace, now we have 3 substantiated higher lows. This is a great opportunity to get in here. This would have frustrated you. This is why also patience is key. But then this formed a very nice pattern here, which is, it's kind of muddy here. And this is why technical analysis is a bit of an art form because we do have this sort of inverse head and shoulders, right? But some people don't want to look at that. Maybe it's not as clear to you. You also see this symmetrical triangle right here. And so you had two different patterns you could have been watching for breaking out on this. In this case, both of them did. Now, what we want to watch for is looking down here at the stochastics getting a little bit weaker. They're flattening out. You see these flattening out? See them flattening out right here? The momentum is still to the upside with a lot of buying pressure. So we're getting some mixed signals here. So what's going on right now? And also considering that we're pre-halving, and also considering that there's so many things on the geopolitical stage and everything, that this might not be a clear buy unless your intention is to hold through Q2, Q3, 2025. In that case, it'd be like Michael Saylor. You can buy at any time. If you are going to buy and be looking at a 5-minute chart, this is not a time to buy. This is not an asymmetric risk opportunity if you have a short time frame window to hold this trade. Why is this? Because if you look at this, if you look at where we're at right now, we're right in the middle of this giant order block, this red order block, which is part of the BitLab trading stack. This is the BitLab volume. It automatically shows you liquidity areas of interest that could potentially, one, act as a magnet, but then also be a rejection zone. See, because we had all this huge amount of orders came in at this level. And when we come back over here, let's look at what's going on. This is a 7-day. Let's go down to the 12-hour, go to run. We want to look at some levels. Boom. Let's just like this. So this is kind of eating into these levels, that buying pressure. This is what we were talking about. For those who have not been around in a bull market, you start getting somewhat what feels like irrational price behavior, where it's like, you'll see liquidation zones above. It's going to be a magnet and come back down. No, it will push up into those, eat those, and then you get a short squeeze that pushes you higher. And then because everybody's exuberant, they're not questioning the bull trend anymore, then people just keep layering in. Now, we cannot predict when that retail sentiment's going to hit that way, which is why when we're looking at the price action right now, there is a little bit of a hesitation that I feel about just, throwing in a 30x long right here, because the move has already happened. And what do we want to see in price action? We want to see take advantage, best advantage of the market. So this is the trend line right here, okay? We're breaking through this trend line. Boo, 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 and then break out. If this is just going, this doesn't just continue forever like this. We want to see a rise, retrace, continuation. And sometimes a retrace is going to be as simple as that. Sometimes a retrace is going to be just like that. Sometimes you'll have a rise, chop sideways for 2 months, a little bit of a fake out to the downside, and then spring to the upside. Okay. There's different types of these pauses along the way in a trend, and you have to be prepared for whatever comes. As this is happening, I would expect, unless you just learned about Bitcoin yesterday, and if you did, welcome to the world. But do that every time. The opportunity was here and here and here and here and here. This most recent drop that we just had. Can you believe? I mean, I'm feeling so good about this pushing up to where we're at right now. Guys, it feels like it's party time. I mean, I feel, and the fact that I feel like, and I look at things in a very unbiased way, or at least I try to, the fact that things feel somewhat euphoric in me right now gives me a little bit of hesitation. Because remember what I talked about in the BitLab, for those of you that are BitLab members, I talked about it on the stream yesterday, but then I talked about it more in the BitLab member stream. By the way, there's a private BitLab member stream in the Discord today at 3 o'clock with Josh and I. So get in there if you're not in there. By the way, you could sign up for the BitLab Academy members member stream. This is Josh's promo thing for his community, but I'm sharing it with you guys. You can sign up right now, and this is going to be expiring in a couple days. You can sign up and get free access for 30 days to the BitLab Academy premium Discord. And once you sign up for this, right after you do that, there's an option to upgrade, which I would recommend taking because it's the lowest price we've ever done for the bundle with the indicators and all the courses. We have more courses coming too. And you get all that, right? That upgrade is not free for 30 days. That's an immediate thing, but it's the lowest price we've ever done. That's the price right there. Get involved. Follow the instructions in the confirmation email. It will tell you how to get your Discord connected. Everybody emails me, it's not working. Well, you didn't follow the damn instructions in the email. Let's all be smarter. So let's get back over to the charts because this is what we want to talk about. Price actions pushing up. We got the price action movement, but we're only looking at one of the daddy-o coins. We got to look at Ethereum and Cardano and some other things in a second, but we want to talk about how do we figure out if this is about to reverse. There's two things I'll say here. Even if it's going to have a pullback, unless you are a professional trader or somebody that has a lot of experience, I would not be looking to take a short on every one of these peaks right now. Like for instance, if this is pushing up, we're talking about a potential pullback. It might not be the smartest idea to just try to figure out where to short it because these markets get irrational very quickly. Exuberance comes in. We're seeing a record amount of awareness of Bitcoin right now from all of the news media and the money managers out there, asset firms, BlackRock, Fidelity, etc., calling their clients, advertisements on Google, discussions on government floors. All this while we have ETFs out there actually making record sales of an ETF product, more than anything in history. This shows true interest in this asset. And we have Chinese New Year. So as this is pushing up, I'm not concerned of where I'm trying to find a short. What I'm concerned with is if this does reverse, where do I find my next long? That's what I'm looking for. You could do whatever you want. I'm just telling you, I've been in the market for a couple days or so, if you know what I mean. So as this is coming into a highly contested area, look at this on the 4 hour. We have this giant order block. It's going to print to here in a second. Here, this giant order block, we're already pushing inside. If we get down to the 1 hour, we have an order block we're pushing up against right now, meaning that there was a lot of liquidity, a lot of orders that went into the order books at these price levels, which means that there was somebody you could think of it as large players out there defending this price level from breaking through. So the question is going to be, are they done defending? We can't know that. So if we do get a rejection anywhere in here, what we're going to want to do is identify where to find our longs. But this feels really, really good. Let's go over to Ethereum. This is the portfolio that I was telling you guys. I just dropped a $25,000 portfolio, showed you every coin that I got. And I did not use TA when I bought these coins, other than the fact that I looked at a macro chart of where the market was and where the likely altcoin market was going to, basically start this parabolic uptrend. And I just went, okay, I want Ethereum, I want AVAX, I want Cardano. And I literally just went on Coinbase. I did it as simple as possible, trying to show you guys that you don't have to be on 47 different exchanges. When you're trading, do that. But when you're just trying to set up a position portfolio, I just looked at the macro. I dropped it all in the other day, 8 a.m., one after the other. Did not look at any TA. Maybe it has a little bit to do with my awareness of the market, but look at where all these purchases were on the green line goes to the day, the candle, and the price level at which I bought these on. Ethereum up to the right. Chainlink has been having a huge run. Let's go to the 4 hour, 6 hour. It's been having a nice move over this last, I mean, this is a substantial move. 238% up to that high. I bought it here on the, let's go to the 4 hour. So I bought it right here. It did push up, came back down, and it's forming a little, this looks a little scary because it does look a little bit like a head and shoulders, but it also looks a little bit like consolidation. We have the positive money flow still. Stochastics came down and are starting to round, and this momentum wave starting to round a little bit. Let's kind of update this with my new settings. There we go. So if we could take out this order block right above us on Chainlink, look at this potential reversal. We did push up and flush right back down. Now we have two bullish divergences pushing up. We're being suppressed by this order block. They're defending this from running away. We have the 20 moving average as well as the VWAP, this yellow line. This is all part of the BitLab trading stack as well, by the way. Remember, we are doing a giveaway, free giveaway, 3-month access to all of our indicators, our courses, our Discord. All you have to do is head over to the BitLab Academy Twitter page right here, retweet this to be entered to win. I'm pinning it up in the top of the live chat right now. Pinning there. I have to type. It's damn emojis that don't let me put my mouse where I want it. There we go. Pin. There we go. All right. And yeah, so coming back, where are we? Link. Push. Okay. Yeah, so this is that line. This is the level. And we're getting, look at this. We have lower low right here, and we have a higher low on the stochastics. So this is showing a little bit of divergence that we could just see, but also pointed out we had two bullish divergences right here on money flow, excuse me, and the demand index. If we lose this level, we may be working our way down a little bit further, potentially 1750 and, you know, maybe even below down to the 16s. But any downward movement on Chainlink, I am buying, baby. Don't tell mom the babysitter's dead, Crimson Caravan said. We got 217 people in the room. Some reason it doesn't show me how many likes we got. So I'm just going to believe every single one of you already hit that like button. You let YouTube know you like this crypto content. You let them know that you know that your portfolio is going to be going up over time, and you joined us in this community because you're awesome. I know you are. That's why you're here. Now, Chainlink, this is where we bought it. It pushed up, came right back to it. Am I upset? No, this means I may have another opportunity to buy lower. Avalanche, we got it right here. Remember, I just bought these one after the other. It just so happened, market intuition, I guess. Boom. This is moving nicely. Got a little bit of a W formation here as well as a rising level of support. Kind of, this is ugly as it can be. It's kind of like this. And a flat level neckline right in here that is currently breaking out of, but this is feeling good. On its way back to work its way back up to test these regions, 44, 50. And then once we break 50 on Avalanche, I think it's going to be up and away. Of course, rise, retrace, continuation. How many of you guys have Link? How many of you guys have Avalanche? Now let's look at Cardano. Look at this purchase. This is, I mean, I can't make this stuff up. Look at this purchase. This one was just, I'll be honest, this one was just lucky because remember, I was just buying them on a macro buy to show you guys that we could take a position, hold it for 12 to 18 months, reduce how much capital gains we're paying, and also reduce all the damn stress we have, you know, with this market. When you're trading on 50, and I still trade my smaller portfolio, but this is just showing you this can happen. Now we're pushing up. This is starting to round, and we have lost the trend signal line here on the 1 hour BitLab trading stack. And we have 3 bearish divergences right here. And what happened showed signs of weakness. Now you could also see the bearish divergences with the stochastics and the RSI up here. Both of them high in this range. See, high in this range, and both of them trending down. And these trending down with where the peaks are, while this is trending up. This also just let you know that that was happening. 3 bearish divergences right there. We lost the trend signal line, but we sucked back up inside of it. The problem with this is right now, if we want to see this go higher, we need this the next couple candles to take out this level, this 54.88 cent range. As it stands right now, this is starting to look a little weaker because we have a lot less volume here. So this is saying, oh yeah. And then the bears defended this right here with this huge red candle, larger than previous. The bulls could not overtake that with interest. And now we're seeing the volume sort of go uncertain for a second. This does not mean that the price has to break down. What this indicates is that it may be a moment before this decides which direction it moves. Everybody is so concerned in this market when they don't have a lot of experience with, is it going to go up or is it going to go down? A lot of times in this market, and we've seen this, we saw this a lot this last cycle. Let's go to the 4 hour. We saw this. Look at this. Push up. Every day people are asking, is it going to go up or down? What did it do? It went sideways. In this case, it went sideways, lost, and then bled slowly down, and then launched. Boom. Sideways. Broke down a little bit, sideways, and then boom, dropped. Consolidation. So what we want to watch for, same thing like we saw on Ethereum, same thing on Link, same thing on Avalanche, Cardano. It may not only just go boom, boom. We have to be okay and comfortable with this potentially going like this, in which case, if this was a lot of short squeezes pushing this to the upside, flushing out all that liquidity that we were talking about, see how there's a lot of color here, and then it eats it up, and then it goes, see how it's like darker color? And then all of a sudden, all this color right here, and as soon as the price action goes up and clears this liquidity, and then see how it's darker? It doesn't have all these ribbons, and then it eats up again. It's clearing the liquidity, which is some forced closures met with also some hype cycle buyers pushing this higher. But with that being said, we have to be concerned. We have to have the awareness that this push up, if we do get some sideways here, that there's a potential that you do get a Bart Simpson pattern and come back and test this region down here. We have an order block here. We have this key level, this $45,000 level that we were talking about. And then what else do we have? We have this dotted line right here, which is an extension of this trend line that we've been seeing all over time. The reason I'm bringing this up when we were just talking about altcoins is that a big portion about what's going to happen with altcoins is going to follow what's happening with Bitcoin over the next few weeks. I mean, let's be honest, it's been that way for 10 years, but we may see some independent altcoins based on news or hype pump away from the market while everything is flat. But broadly, we have to pay attention to this possibility. Now, this is this would be actually fairly bullish if we did lose this and come down and bounce on 45. Because look, last time we came down, we sliced through it. If we push up as fast as we have and we have any drop, the most bullish case on a drop, let me delete these. The most bullish case on a drop would be is if the price action drops and finds support right here on this 786, which is in conjunction with this blue line that we talked about is so important, which essentially now would be about 46.8 to $47,000. This region right in here, we have to watch. This is the most bullish pullback sort of zone right here. If we can find support on this, maybe trade in this zone right here, creating essentially a bull flag, pull back in here. This would be a bull flag. This is a flagpole. So what I'm doing right now is I'm showing you patterns that don't yet exist, but I'm planning for them in the case that they do. So this would be the most bullish case because this would satisfy a bit of a pullback. We'd have some consolidation. And in so doing, we'd be forming a bullish pattern in which, check it out. Why is this so good? Because this target, if this were to happen, this target would be up here. Right, look at this, right at the 1.382, $53,400. Let me know if you guys can get behind a move like that. Again, I don't know if this is going to happen or not. I'm looking at the lines on the chart, and it's funny to me that this flat line right here and this rising level is would satisfy the perfect shape of a bull flag if there's not something bearish that comes out that really drops the market. But when we zoom out on this, we're talking about what price can do, but we forgot to look at some of the context. So let's go ahead and look at some of the context. Monthly returns. This is, let's see, where are we at? February. plus 10%. 2023, we only have plus a third of 8%, but 12%, 36%, 11%, very small. 2018, 23%, 20%, 18%. We had a drop in 2014. We can kind of ignore 2013, 2014. This is very low, but the average was 12% rise in February. Now, I want you to realize a 12% rise in February does not immediately mean 12% up from where we're at now. We very well could push up, let's say, something ridiculous, all the way up into 63, what is this? All the way up here into $57,000 or something ridiculous. Let me see what the measure move on this is. Where's February? Boom. February starts right here. Okay. So this would be, yeah, that'd be a 38% move. I'm not saying this is going to happen. I'm just giving you an example for these averages. We could push up to something like that and then end up having a 20% pullback or something that brings us back down into this zone, which would still, you have to look at what the beginning of the month and the end of the month, and there's a lot of price movement that happens within that. Similarly, we could see a drop from where we're at now and then pump up and then have that 12% average gain. Now, why is this? Now, why is February such an important metric when we're thinking about where we're at in the market with the halving, with the ETFs? It's also the Chinese New Year right now. Not only is it the Chinese New Year, they're having a huge amount of issues in their economy. Huge amount of issues in their economy. Lack of trust brewing within and growing awareness about these ETFs. In fact, they also have a Bitcoin spot ETF application in Hong Kong. There's a lot of growing awareness. And when this domino falls, especially with the Chinese consumer really moving into Bitcoin and institutions, but we can see it in, we get the crumbs right now with the Chinese New Year, and money is a big factor of Chinese New Year. People giving money as gifts. And back when I was touring, I used to tour as a singer-songwriter. That's why I got that guitar. Where is it? That guitar back there. Sometimes I still play. I played for you guys on around Christmas, but I went and played a show with like a private booking with this Chinese family in SoCal, and I didn't even know it was Chinese New Year, and like 7 or 8 people gave me these red envelopes, and I was like, why are all these people individuals at the party tipping me in red envelopes? I got like a couple $1,000 because that's what you do on Chinese New Year. Everybody's, giving money, may you be rich in the new year is one of the, I can't remember the exact phrase, but what's the new money right now, guys? Bitcoin. And, I'm so excited about everything. I don't know if you guys could tell, but this is feeling good. Let's get down to the 24-minute. Let's see what's looking like. Yeah, that push up, retrace. We're coming into this zone though. And what I don't like about this currently is that we're getting, look at this, little divergences right here between the RSI and the stochastics. Money flow is still up very, very well, but we're also seeing the bearish divergence here on the momentum waves it was alluding to. But I'm not going to exit a position because of a couple bearish divergences on a 24-minute. This is just letting me know maybe something's brewing, like we were just talking about, with a little bit of a chop within this region. If we lose this region, this blue line, then I'm looking for that next level down here at the $45,400 to $45,000 level. Coming back over to some of these altcoins. Similarly with Cardano. Cardano's pushing up, starting to round over. If we do drop, I would like it to stay. I'd really like it to stay above this 51 cent. This is the VWAP, the weekly VWAP here. But what I'd really prefer as a bull is looking at this to stay above this right here. See, the BitLab Trading Stack gave you a level. What is the level? The level is based on previous volume interest, which is what this yellow line is right here. You see this? It's right here. This shows you where we had high volume buying, stopping volume, this yellow candle, and it prints a level on the chart that you could pay attention to. And look at this. When price came back up, look at where it hesitated. Right here at this previous volume level. So when if this does break down, I'd want it to hold in here if I'm very bullish, 53 cents. If I'm looking for a better opportunity to the downside, still bullish above 51 cents. If we lose that, then maybe we're going to be seeing a deeper correction. But this is looking structurally very sound. Higher lows. See this? Higher lows, as well as a bit of this W formation, but a lot of attempts by the bears, and the bulls are just eating it up. So if we are able to push up, I'm watching for this zone in here, this 56 to 57 cent level. And if we're able to take that out, ultimately we need to break out of the 60 to 65 cent range. I think we'll be well on our way. What does near look like? Near, this is where we bought near, this green line down here. W formation, higher low, bullish divergences right here on the BitLab trading stack. We're pushing up. This is a highly contended area. We have to watch $3.19, $3.20, all the way up into the 323. Let's just call it $3.20. If we're able to push up into the zone, watch for a little bit of a hesitation in here. And if we get that, then what we can do, option F from the bottom, option F from the bottom. There we go. Let's go to 320. Let's say it goes from where we're at into this 320 range. Then if it does push up into this zone, which is roughly within this order block, as well as where all these candles are, the candle bodies and the candle wicks up here. So I'm kind of splitting the difference. $3.20. If we do drop back down, I want you to notice, look, this weekly VWAP, this yellow line is kind of tracing up along with this trend signal line, this green line right here. And both of these are coming currently right into this golden pocket of this zone. So I'm not going to call this a golden pocket yet until this pushes up in that region. But if we're looking at the current region, then similarly, look, golden pocket, the 382 is right here on this previous low, 291. If we lose that, then we're looking to this next level down. Ultimately, to stay bullish, I'd like to stay not only above this trend signal line and the weekly VWAP, this yellow line, but hold above this golden pocket here. We got things lining up so bullishly on these markets. SEI, look at this, just straight up. Okay, let's do a fib. But my point I was about to say is things are so bullish. Don't forget your strategy because you're excited. Let me come over to the live chat real quick. How's everybody feeling? Let me look at the poll that you guys have. We're going to do the giveaway here. This is your last chance head over to the BitLab Academy Twitter page. The link is pinned in the live chat. Hit a retweet on this, hit a like, and Alexander G, I'm going to have to ask you right now. You get to pick Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Let me know which day. I mean, today is a good day because it is a good day, but you guys get to pick. Alexander, you get to pick what day we're drawing from for the giveaway. And I'll do that here in just a moment. But before we go, I do want to talk a little bit more. SEI, look at this, pushing up right into the golden pocket from this whole move. So if we can carry through this, maybe get a little bit of a rejection at the 786, also this previous range high, a bit of a drawback here, bounce here, and continuation of the upside. We do see the stochastics angle down. We do see the RSI kind of flattening, and the money flow is still negative, surprisingly, here on SEI. So this really hadn't even started to make the move. Tuesday, Alexander G says, awesome. So we will do Tuesday. Yeah, Taco Tuesday. And yeah, I mean, this is looking good. It's looking like it's forming a W formation as well. But watch for some of this chop along the way on the way up. Again, I would not be looking for shorts right now. I'd be looking for where my next long is, meaning whenever the next reversal happens, how can I enter a trade to take advantage of the next bullish trend to the upside? Now, we also have GRT. We got a little bit of a flat bottom here that is pushing out, kind of retesting here. What am I talking about? Boom, option. This is just chart vision. Top. Now we broke through this. See rejection, broke through it. Are we testing this for a continuation of the upside? We do have, look, bearish divergence. Bearish divergence right here on the stochastics. Again, what do I mean? See this orange line? High now has a lower high. Does the price action have a high and a lower high? Does it have a high and a higher high? If this is moving higher while this is moving lower, this is saying the price is getting overheated. It may not have enough gas to continue moving because there's not as much fuel in the car. There's not enough interest at this price level. So this does not mean this is going to pull back. It just may mean we may have a little bit of consolidation here, potentially retest down here to 16 cents. It's the point of control, this purple line. Again, now everybody, BitLab Academy, we're going to be doing a giveaway right now. If you haven't ever checked out BitLab Academy, head over to bitlabacademy.com. You can sign up and everything. Remember, I would use the link that I provided you. You can sign up for free for the premium Discord. We are doing another classroom session today. This is the link. Sorry. Sign up. I'm about to do a giveaway. If you want to just get the indicators by themselves, head to bitlabacademy.com, come to indicators. You can get them, but you can get them cheaper and with the courses bundled if you go through that free sign up link that I just gave you. That then after you sign up for the premium Discord, which is free for 30 days, then it's like a $57 bundle for the indicators and the courses, and you can have that price action for life. So get involved. Now let's go ahead and do the giveaway. Let's, you said Tuesday, right? So Tuesday is the day. And remember, I forgot to mention this. IBIT, officially the most popular ETF on Wall Street history. In addition to that, we also have BlackRock is considering increasing holdings. This isn't ETF. This is their holdings as a company. This is going to be something that's going through the rest. I mean, guys, I am so goddamn bullish. I got to wrap it up, though, because we're sending you guys straight over to Blockchain Basement. Let me see where the Twitter is. Let me log out, and we're going to do the giveaway right now. I want everybody hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, ding the bell if you're feeling good. It is a Friday. We're about to do a giveaway. The market is pumping. Are you not entertained? I know I am. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay, now we are logged in. Let's go ahead and do the comment picker, random comment picker. Okay, premium login. No, not Twitter. There we go. Twitter picker. Twitter picker, baby. Log in with Twitter. I love that everybody just still calls it Twitter. By the way, do you guys feel like you would call it Twitter or X? Which one do you think is right? Now, I want to close the poll that we had as well. The poll that we had as well, we had in poll 42%, 41% say it'll push past 51 right now and from this move. 30% say consolidate here, and 26% think it's going to be a bull trap. This changed as the market was pumping during the show. So let's go ahead and pick that tweet. You said from Tuesday. So Tuesday, what was the date on Tuesday? 9876. Okay. 6, I believe. You know what? Because you guys are still here, I'm going to do 2 giveaways today. Everybody hit the likes. If we get another 25 likes here in the next 2 minutes, everybody hit the like. I'll do a second giveaway. Boom. Okay, let's go ahead and pick the, this is a first winner. If you guys got to hit that like button, show some love. Let YouTube know you like this content. Engagement is what keeps us alive. I appreciate y'all. Tutors must like the tweet. Boom. Now get the, where's the tweet? Link to your tweet. Boom. Get the Twitter data. Everybody hit that like button. Let's get this motherfucking going. All right. I'm feeling good today, guys. Discover crypto. Ah, that's funny. So we're going to have to roll this one again because obviously we all have access to that. So let's pick another winner. Jalen Dorner. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Also, if Alex G, if you, or Alex Green, either one, both G's, if you could send it in the Discord mods chat so I can remember to set them up. Are you here, Jalen Dorner? Big love to you if you are. Let's go ahead and do one more. Did we get the likes that we needed? I can't see the likes, so you guys got to tell me. Did we get the likes that we needed? If not, hit the like button. Look, every single one of you right now, head over to the stream. When you're watching right now, scroll down a little bit. If it does not say subscribed, what are you doing? Hit the subscribe button and join us in this family. Get involved in our Discord. Chart requests, scalps, gym calls, macro. We got, I mean, the alpha, I'm sharing the stuff, Tim's sharing the stuff, Joshua Jake's sharing. I mean, we got the goods. Stuff John Dalton sharing in the alt spot trades. Now, I'm guessing you all hit that like button, so let's go ahead and do one more giveaway, and then we're going to head over. I want every one of us to show some love to Blockchain Basement right after this and head over to Blockchain Basement. They're going live right now, and that is blockchain. There we go. You're going to want to go and give a like and a follow. He got shadow banned for speaking truth. So everybody, make sure you head over to Blockchain Basement right after this. Let's do this giveaway. And I want everybody to say, what's up, coming from the lab. Let's go drop some positive comments. Let's bring some energy. Let's show some love. Even if you're in there for a moment or not, come and drop some love. Now, we're going to do the last giveaway. This is another 3-month. Actually, this was going to be 1 month. 1 month pro access to everything because this is the secondary one. Pick another winner. Boom. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be, baby? Boom, 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 boom. Cade Pulliam, what's up? Big love to Cade Pulliam. Black Ice, big love to you. Appreciate you. Now, everybody, if you haven't yet, if you haven't done your taxes, make sure you head over to decrypted.tax/hit. Do your crypto taxes, get them set up, use the special discount, be ahead on all the stuff you got to take care of and get that money back from the government if you got it and put it back in the market. Everybody, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. It's a pleasure doing business with you. It's a pleasure to see these markets pumping. Let's stay vigilant. Let's stay calm. Let's stay collected. Look at what we're getting, that little bit of a pullback. But let's have our levels set and let's head over to Blockchain Basement right now. If you just stay on this page, let's head over to Blockchain Basement. I love you guys. I appreciate you. That's all I got. Over and mother out. Adios, muchachos. Thank you for coming. Thank you for always tuning in. Hit that like button. Check out bitlabacademy.com. Join our community, and I'll see you later.